Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Rifai. I am from R1D class of Biologi Education 2020. Here I will answer to questions that have been given by the English course lecture. The first question is, what is the obstacles for you to learn English? My problem in learning English is that I still don't have much vocabulary, so that it makes difficult for me to understand and interpret the existing material. And I need guidance and direction in that field to help me understand and master the existing vocabulary. The second question is, after you translate those articles, what information you got? Explain briefly. The information that I got from this article is that it increases my insight about the existing English learning methods, but in terms of using grammar when writing and speaking.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Mujahidah Alfariza Direktion. My NPM is 202041500211, and then I am from R1D class. In this video, I want to answer the question given by Miss Cecil. The first question is, what is the obstacles for me to learn English? The obstacles for me to learn English is such as irrelevant learning method, difficulty in pronunciation, unfamiliar with vocabulary, and lack of confidence in speaking. The next question is, after you translate those articles, what information you got? Explain briefly. The information I get from this article is discussing the main issue related to grammar teaching. This article provides alternative solutions to solve problem by understanding effective grammar teaching approaches for learning. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time. Bye-bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dewi Sundarsawati. I am from R1D class. In this video, I want to answer the question given by Miss Cecil. The first question, what is the obstacle for you to learn English? My obstacles in learning English is that I feel shame or insecurity when studying, especially when speaking, because it is difficult to master grammar. Besides that, I have so hard understanding the English text. So if I want to know the meaning, sometimes I need a dictionary to help me. The second question, after you translate this article, what information you got? Explain briefly. My answer is, the information I got in the article was a discussion of some of the problems the teacher had when teaching grammar in English. Many controversial research on the issue are considering the role of grammar in the communicative curriculum in learning. This is all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rizky Tegar Bayi Pamungkas. You can call me Rizky. And my NPM is 202041500213. And I'm from R1D class. So in this video, I'm gonna answer the questions that Miss Cecil gave it to me. So here we go. The first question is, what is the obstacles for me to learn English? The obstacles for me to learn English is about tenses, because there are 16 types of tenses and it makes me so confused. And sometimes I'm hard to make a sentence with the right form. Also, I can choose what is the perfect word for my sentence. I prefer to scribe it or text it rather than I have to speak it out. So next question is, after you translate those articles, what information you got? Explain briefly. What I got from the article is knowledge about grammar, such as an explanation about how to describe grammar and grammar practice activities. Other than that, teaching grammar is very useful in English, and there's a reason that's why we need to learn grammar. Even though there's pros and cons in it, teaching grammar must be in an effective way. So maybe that's all from my answer. Thank you for watching my video. Stay at home and stay safe. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Diana Vita. My NVM 2020450021. My class is R1D. In this video, I'm going to answer the question let me Cecil give it to us. The first question is, what is the obstacles for you to learn English? Actually, there are no obstacles on the lazy English to memorize vocabulary, so must be eliminated, so that you do not become half-held to memorize and learn, so that you can quickly speak English fluently. The second question is, after you translate those articles, what information would explain briefly? The information I got after translating the article was that I could draw conclusion teaching grammar is seen as a presentation. This is related because it includes materials for communicating which require replies or feedback. Grammar has taken hold and continues to hold a central place in teaching. Apologies if there is something wrong what I say. Thank you for teaching.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yanisa Fitri Astuti. In this video, I will answer the question given by Miss Cecil. The first question is, what is the obstacle for you to learn English? The obstacle I have in learning English is that I have a little vocabulary, that I have difficulty understanding the meaning conveyed when the lecturer brings the material. Besides that, I can use English properly and correctly in communicating. And the second question is, after you translate this article, what information you got? After translating the article given, I get information about the importance or not of teaching grammar from the SLA perspective. The article also contains explanation of questions about teaching grammar and also the best way to teach grammar for implicit knowledge, namely by teaching grammar by emphasizing the form, meaning, and use of different grammar structure. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hilma Hayati Nufus and I'm a student majoring of Biologi Education and I'm from R1D class. Okay, in this occasion, I want to convey two answers to the question given by Miss Cecil. The first question is, the obstacles for me to learn English is, there's a lot of vocabularies I don't know yet, so I must search in the dictionary or some helping application. And the pronunciation which sometimes trick me, actually from the words which has same sound to spell it. And that's the things which sometimes make me feel difficult to learning English. And the second answer is, the information I got after I translate those articles is, actually I can understand more about the context of the article, and also I got more insight in using good and correct grammar. Okay, that's it for this assignment. I think enough. Well, I'm sorry if there's mistake which I made accidentally. I'm sorry for that. And last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Aidwi Handini and I'm from R1D class. In this video, I want to answer a question by Miss Cecil. The first question is, what is the obstacles for you to learn English? Learn English, the obstacle is, I'm lacking confidence. I am less vocabulary in English. I'm less exercise speaking our friends by English, and then I'm lack of understand text in English, and I do not understand vocabulary in English because I should be dictionary for help me to search for vocabulary. The second question is, after you translate your article, what information you got? Information can I get reading article is some additional the knowledge, the way, the language, grammar, and new vocab. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Salma Ramadania, NPM 202041500218 from Biologi class R1D. I will answer this question. This question is number 1. What are your obstacles in learning English? The answer is the obstacles I faced when learning English were difficult, memorizing vocabulary, grammar, and lack of confidence than reading them. But what is the difficult? But is memorizing? Yes, because the memorizing power is low. But I will try to learn English, then harder. 2. After you translate the article, what information do you get? Explain. The answer is the conclusions about show how important it is for us to learn English. Studies that explain the learn quite a second language SLA have helped shapes ideas about how to properly use grammar. The first fear when learning English is our ability to word English, including our understandings of the grammar. Of course, we have to understand vocabulary, grammar, structures, vocabulary, and have to be brave enough to speak English. So much for me. Thanks.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Aisyah Nadira Salma. I from R1D class. My NPM 202041500219. In this video, I want to answer Miss Cecil's question. Number 1. What is the obstacle for you to learn English?
My obstacle in learning English is from grammar and vocabulary. It's so difficult to understand it, and also I'm not fluent to pronouncing some words in English. Sometimes there is a word that I miss to pronouncing it. I haven't been able to find a proper method for learning English.
Number 2. After you translate those articles, what information you get? Explain briefly.
Article I found a lot of teachers that want to teaching about English will guide us, and we can ask the part that we think is difficult for us. From that too, I can find a lot of ways to learn grammar and vocabulary properly. So this is for me. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We've been dancing for so long under the stars. I feel that's the.
Hello everyone, my name is Alfianita Hatana Putri. My student ID number is 202041500220. Actually, so far there are no obstacles in my learning to speak English, but sometimes I feel the environment is not supportive. Like when I memorize new vocabulary and I won't use it in my daily activities, but because my environment is not supportive, sometimes I am embarrassed to put it into practice. After I read article, I found some fact that everyone needs to learn English in the global era. Because English is as an international language, it is spoken by many people all over the world as their first or second language. And then English is also the key to open doors to scientific and technical knowledge, which is needed for economy and development of many countries in the world. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Salsa Bilahmat. My NPM 202041 5000221. My class is R1D. In this video, I want to answer the question Mrs. will giving to me. The answer number 1. The obstacles when I learn English are: first, I'm afraid to make mistakes when speaking English because I regret when my friends say me. Second one, there's a lot of grammatical that I didn't know. Third, pronunciation of words that I didn't understand and lack of confidence when I speak English. The answer number 2, the information that I get an information for presenting good and correct ideas to others, and I got information to write and speak good and correct English according to grammatical. Okay, thank you for your attention and goodbye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Sylvie Valiani. My student ID number is 20204150022. I'm from class R1D. So on this occasion, I would like to answer the questions that Mrs. Cecil gave to me. Question number 1. What is the obstacles for you to learn English? For me, the first one of the obstacles to learning English is when I try to collect more energy and mood. The next is how about the environment. A bit difficult for me to find a place that makes me feel so quiet and relaxed to learning English. Question number 2. After you translate those articles, what information you got? Explain briefly. We should be careful if we want to learn English and grammar fluently. I mean, there are a lot of steps that we have to take. We need someone who is proficient in English and grammar. If we are not, the sentence that we speak will be so irregular. We must pay attention if someone is teaching us about this lesson, like a teacher or someone else. That's all. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Miftatul Nur Hasana. I am from R1D class. My MPN is 202415002224. Today, I'm gonna answer 2 questions from Miss Cecil. The first question is, what is the obstacles for you to learning English? There are several obstacles for me to learn English, such as I can't use grammar properly. Besides, my vocabulary is limited and I still need to improve my pronunciation. The second question is, after you translate those articles, what information you got? Explain briefly. Those articles discuss about issues in teaching grammar. What I got from those articles is a bunch information about grammar, like the key to use grammar properly. Those articles really helpful for me to learn grammar. So that's it from me. Sorry if I made a mistake. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Azara Rahmatullah from class R1D. My PIN 202041500225. In this video, I will answer questions given Mrs. Young. Number 1. What is the obstacle for you to learn English? My problem in learning English is too much English vocabulary and the same sound but different words, and not being able to distinguish the verbs from the noun. Number 2. After you translate those articles, what information you get? Explain briefly. My answer is in the article, explain about grammar. Grammar has held and continue to hold a central place in the language of teaching. The zero grammar approach is tempting but never really. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Nabila Dania Zahra from class R1D.
I'd like to answer two questions asked. The first one, what is the obstacle for you to learn English? For me, lack of vocabulary understanding that I haven't mastered. So it left me open a dictionary when I came a word I didn't know. And I still have a hard time writing in English. And I'm not confident when I was speaking in English. The second one, after you translate this article, what information you got? Explain briefly. The article discussed the current issue of the grammar teaching. I have learned that it's very important to study grammar at an early age. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Reza Prayoga, my NPM 2020-41-500-227. I am from my class regular 1D Biologi education. That Miss Cecil Damayanti give it to us in the video. I am gonna answer the question. The is for question. Is the first what is abstinent for you to learn in English? Okay, the answer is first my difficulty and abstinence in learning English were understanding the text in English, like to confident or low self-confidence, difficulty remembering the English vocabulary, still confused what to answer when asked in English, and answered to speaking English so that the grammatical imperfection is lack of merit, lack of grammar. The second question, if after you translate those article, what information you got? Explain briefly. Okay, the answer is second. The information I have got is grammar is faced with course, whether to focus on the teaching the has of language or will focus on teaching from of language. It means that there are two opinions on how language teaching should be done to improve language ability. Several approaches in language teaching are on side to concepts of language skill, leading to the communicative proficiency. Recommended the importance of standardizing word and grammar from to promote student communication skill. Grammatical dimensions are like to function as means of gold language, ruler of ruler. Confidence in language will lead to a person developing a language that is not only good but also concrete. The various perspective expressed learning references the concludes the learning from of word and rules or rules contributes to the consequence of Indonesian lesson. To formulate grammatical concepts, we must take to account and put presence about, so that all for me, if there any wrong word in the page, I that side sorry about that. So thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello guys, my name is Christian Ragil Expantio. My NPM is 2020-415-00228. My class is R1D. In this video, I will answer question for Miss Cecil. Number 1. What the obstacle for you learn to English? My answer is I'm not confident because my environment is not supportive and I have difficulty memorizing English vocabulary. Number 2. After you translate this article, what information you got? Expand briefly. That information that I got after I read the article was that I got a lot of grammar knowledge. Grammar talk should emphasize not only from but also the meaning and use of different grammatical structure. So, thank you for your attention. Keep healthy and safety.
Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Veronica Christie. My NPM 2020-41500-228. This video, I'm gonna answer the question. The question number 1, what is the obstacle for you to learn English? My obstacle when to learn English, I hesitate to ask about materials that I don't understand. There are several things that become my obstacle. Lack of the vocabulary, difficult coughing it directly, or fear of missing pronouncing. In the question number 2, after you translate the article, what information you got? Explain briefly. After I translate the article, it turned out the use the grammar is very consonant, especially when communication grammar is very influential. The article also explains how to use good and appropriate grammar. Since grammar has its own rules, a part of grammar is presented. This article also explains about teaching grammar and paying attention to certain form of grammar and practicing grammar, so that they will be easy to understand. Okay everyone, thank you for attention and goodbye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Sasa Salsabila Bestisari Setiawan, my class R1D. In this video, I would like to answer two questions Mrs. Hill has asked me. The first question, what is the obstacle for you to learn English? My answer, first, relatively few words were complete, making conversation difficult and understanding the learning material difficult. Second, the difficulty of memorizing form of word containing various form of word leading to time is between the past and the word being worked on. The second question, after you translate those articles, what information you got? Explain briefly. My answer, this article teaches grammar, how to teach good grammar, and how to use grammar when writing something or in speaking. Thank you for watching. If there's been an error in the pronunciation in this video, I'm sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Syutrihanul Jannah. I am from class R1D. In this opportunity, I would like to answer the question. The first question is difficulty in learning English. My difficulty in learning English is first in speaking. I don't have a confidence to speaking to others in English language. The second is translating. I really confused if I must translate in English to Bahasa. But if I read the article in English, I understand the meaning in the article. And the last, I don't really understand if I must use English grammar. The second question, after you translate the article, what information you got? My answer is, after translating the article, I got the information that I must learn language properly, because it's very important. And the language must also have good grammar, have meaning, and good structure. And that's all my answer. Thank you very much for your attention. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Tara Delia Putri. I'm from R1D, majoring in Biologi Education. My NPM is 202041500232. Now I want to gonna answer a question from Mrs. Cecilia. The first question is, what is the obstacle for me to learn English? I be into warm box when I learn English. I'm difficult to understand grammar, translate, and speaking. I almost gave up, but my deepest heart say I can do it. Therefore, I swear to repeat and try again. Cross my heart, very. I hope you can help me. And the last question is, after you translate this article, what information you got? According of the article, I get some information. The article explains how to teach English with various methods. So, teachers can choose the best method for her students. Therefore, students can study English properly and correctly. This is all from me. I apologize if there are errors. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fahira Hanan Putri Rapasari. In this video, I wanted to answer the question that has been asked by Miss Cecil. The first question, what is the obstacles for you to learn English? My problem in learning English is that I still have a lot of vocabulary that I have not mastered, and also because I have difficulty memorizing it, so I need to reread it several times so that I really remember the meaning of the vocabulary. And the second question, after you translate this article, what information you got? Information that I got from the article is that intensive grammar teaching is more effective than extensive. For example, with grammar exercise makes students learn the structure thoroughly so that they will be able to pronounce it themselves correctly. Then, the grammar models used for teaching grammar, and the benefit and way for learning grammar to work effectively must be taught in a way that is in accordance with the natural acquisition process. Thank you for all attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rafaela Putri Camelia. I am from R1D class. My NPM is 2020 41500-234. So, I want to answer about the question from Miss Cecil. The question is, what the obstacle to you for learn English? My obstacle to learn English is first, pronunciation, because there are many who have a different written and pronunciation. Second is tenses. I'm so confused about tenses to determine of time, like past tense, past continuous, present tense, etc. Third is homophone. Homophone is the when speakers spoken almost same, but actually they are different word and different meaning. Example is white and white. They are spoken almost same, but actually white and white have a different word and different meanings. Second question is, after you translate this article, what is the information you get? Explain briefly. So, I have translated and read the article that Miss Cecil gave. I got some information that the article is talking about how to learn and how to teach grammar, and what is the trending topic or case study around grammar, and the article is talking about what is the problem if we learn grammar and why we should learn grammar. I think it's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Fadia Shauki. My NPM 202041500235. So here I want to answer the question that Mrs. Cecil gave to. The first question is, what is the obstacles for you to learn English? My obstacles in learning English is my lack of confidence. I have heard the term practice makes perfect, and I tried to apply it. When I felt that I could gradually communicate using English, there were obstacles from the classes people who said things that made me feel unable. My self-confidence decreased, and after that, my ability to speak and learn English decreased. Another obstacle is if I find a sentence or word in English that I don't know, I have to look it first. And I still have trouble using good and correct grammar. The second question is, after you translate those articles, what information you got? Explain briefly. From the articles, I could listen about grammar, like how to use grammar, how to apply grammar properly and correctly in terms of communication or writing. And the article also provides knowledge about grammar. Okay, maybe just a little bit from me, I'm sorry if there is a wrong speech, and thank you. Bye!
Hi everyone, my name is Yunima Boromarpau. My student ID number is 2020415000236. I come from R1D class. In this video, I will answer a question from Mrs. Hill. The first question: what are the obstacles for you to learn English? My obstacle when learning English is when I speak English and listen. I still don't understand a lot of vocabulary or the pronunciation. It's sometimes unclear too fast for me to digest. Number 2, after you translate this article, what information you got? Explain briefly. In this article, I can understand the correct usage of grammar. And also not only that, I also know when grammar should be told and corrective feedback which is important to learning grammar. Alright, that's all my video this time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Amelia Septiani Aziza. My class is R1D. In this video, I will answer a question from Mrs. Hill. Question number 1. What is the obstacle for you to learn English? My problem in learning English is lack of vocabulary knowledge. I also don't know the types of sentence in English such as simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future, and etc. I am always told that English was difficult, and sometimes my pronunciation is not quite right. Question number 2. After you translate this article, what information you got? Explain briefly. From the article, I got the information that is how to teach grammar in a traditional way by involving instructional techniques. Then the difference between studying grammar as explicit knowledge and implicit knowledge is because it is necessary for smooth and accurate communication. And there is research disagreement over the students' ability to learn explicit knowledge. So that's all for me. Thank you for watching my video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dia Inara Tanawa. I'm class R1D. I will answer the assignment from Miss Cecil given to me. Number 1. What are the obstacles for you to learn English? That I got when learning English was the difficulty in remembering words and even the same sound but different words, so it made me look difficult to pronounce because of different writing. It is not uncommon for me to encounter the same words but often has other meaning in certain files. Number 2. To translate this article, what information you got? Explain briefly. After translating the article was a discussion of grammar, which still has some controversy over the discussion of the article on the SLA findings. Discusses the grammar that shall be typed when and where but does not provide definitive solution of this question. Grammar is very important in education in order to be able to exploit the insight gained. Fully explicit, which describes in depth the grammatical construction of a particular type of speech, is called descriptive grammar. This type of linguistic description contrasts with linguistic prescription and attempt to actively first some grammatical constructs while codifying and promoting others, either in absolute terms are about standards variation. From me, thank you, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Surya Darmawan. My class in R1D. In this video, answer the question. The Mrs. Cecil into us the version question. Number 1. What is the abstract for you to learn English? Number 2. After you translate the host article, what information you got? Answer. Number 1. Accurately, the are not abstract is usually placed. Memories factually the must be removed so as not to become a job formulation. Marriage and lay so the you can which speak correct and the clear English. Number 2. The information got after questioning the article based on this education of grammar, which is still a matter of question over the question of the article on the SLA. Reading discussion grammar, the soul ought be taught when and where would goes not very fat definition solution to the estimate grammar is very important way in comment to compilation. Yes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nina Septiani Fozlia from R1D class. Today I want to answer 2 questions that Miss Cecil gave to. Question number 1. So for me, obstacles to learning English is in the pronunciation, especially for new vocabulary, because it's so hard to get the correct pronunciation of it. Next, question number 2. So I know there's still problem in the teaching of grammar. With those articles, a lot information that we can get. The example like what grammar we should use, what grammar we should teach, etc. So I think with the article, many things that can we learn, especially about teaching process. So that's all my answer. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. My name is Halifa Putri Megawati. You can call me Halifa. Today, I would like to tell you about my English experience. Question number 1. What is obstacles for you to learn English? My answer is difficulty pronunciation and difficulty translating. Question number 2. After you translate those article, what information you got? Explain briefly. Okay, my answer is the article was about grammar can be done by means of corrective feedback on mistakes of the learner when it appears in the context of doing some communicative tasks. Okay, I think that's all about my English. Thank you for watching my video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here, I will present my opinions and answer regarding why it is difficult for you to learn English and what can be obtained from the translated files about problem regarding grammar. For one, my problem is learning English. I am not fluent in English, and also the big problem with learning English, I don't know I don't know much about English vocabulary, so I can interpret in English. However, this motivation for me to learn English. And thus, I am not referring to studying English. I am not stopping studying. For two, after I translated in the article, I get some the information or something that are the topic in problem in the article, namely about or problem in grammar. In the article of problem is learning grammar. How was what grammar is started, then why, when, how was grammar, and what grammar should be taught. Of course, grammars because building grammars is very obligatory to teach. Thank you for watching video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dian Faris Erlangga. I'm from class R1D Biologi Education 2020. In this video, I want to answer a question. The first question is, what is obstacle for you learn English? My obstacle in learning English is the lack of knowledge for vocabulary with various meanings, so that it makes the learning process look very difficult, because I don't master the vocabulary of reading and reading. The second question is, after you translate those articles, what information you could explain briefly? After I translate and reading it, the article contains an explanation of grammar, which includes how to teach and when is the right time to teach about grammar. And the best time to learn grammar is at the intermediate level, because it has acquired some ability to assimilate language. So that it's the explanation for me. Sorry for the wording and thanks for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Anissa Vita Ramadanti. My class is R1D. In this video, I'm gonna answer the question that Miss Chichel give it to. The first question is, what is the obstacles for you to learn English? In learning English, what makes me feel difficult is the lack of vocabulary. In addition, I'm afraid of pronouncing wrong words because I don't understand grammar well. I'm also still confused about what to answer when asked in English. Second question is, after you translate this article, what information you got? Explain briefly. The information I got after translating the article is, I can conclude that teaching grammar is seen as a presentation and practice of grammar structure, because it includes a means of communication that replies grammar has held a central place in teaching. All the instructional techniques that attract students and pay some attention to a particular grammar in such a way that it helps them to cultivate it in understanding or production so that they can internalize it. So that's all for me. Thank you so much for your attention.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Hanif Ahmad Rashid and I am from R1D class. My NPM is 2020-415-00251. In this video, I'm gonna answer the question that Miss Cecil given to me. The first question is, what is the obstacle for you to learn English? My obstacle in learning English is when I have to speak in English and I have a hard time pronouncing a certain word, and people will end up laughing at my mistakes. Another obstacle that I go through is when I watch a movie, and because the actor is native speaker, I can really understand what they are saying if I don't turn on the subtitles. The second question is, After you translate those articles, what information you got? The things that I got from the article is we need to pay attention to learning grammar, like how important grammar in conversation is, why we need to learn grammar, and so on. And the conclusion from the article are how we describe the grammar is, how we explain the grammar is, and how we teach the grammar is. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Tini Astari. My NPM 2020415002. My class R1D. In video, I will answer question given by messenger. Number 1. What is the advantage for you to learn English? Because learning English is critical for you to learn vocabulary, so I need a dictionary and translate. Number 2. After you translate the article, what information you got experience grammar? In the article, experience about grammar, and the information from the article is how to teach grammar. So it's the rest of the language that in that information not only from but also the meaning and use of grammar structure and grammar practice might also affect you. That's all for our video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Umar Fadil. My NPM is 202041500273. My class is R1D. In this video, I'm gonna answer the question that Miss Cicil gave it to us. The first question is, what is the obstacles for you to learn English? My problem in learning English when I found the vocabulary in a story or text that I have never encountered before. So I need a little help from dictionary book or Google Translate to find the meaning. And I easily forget how to change words into a verbs. That's it for question number 1. The second question is, after you translate those articles, what information you got? Explain briefly. Okay, my answer is, in that article, I got some additional knowledge about grammar, such as an explanation how to present and explain grammar, as well as grammar practice activities. Teaching grammar is also useful, but grammar must be effective, taught in a manner appropriate to natural process acquisition. So that's all from me. If there are any wrong words in my speech, I said sorry about that. So thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Vista Kanza Afifa. My NPM is 202041500277. My class is R1D. We'll answer question that Miss Cicil has asked. First question is, what is the obstacle for you to learning English? The difficulty of learning English was a lack of confidence in myself when learning or speaking English. Difficulty understanding the English text, difficulty memorizing the English vocabulary, confused of what to answer when asked in English, and so unfamiliar with English grammar that I was still new to grammar. The second question, that the information I got is, there's still a lot of view on the grammatical teaching. Oh, that's the explanation for video me. Sorry for the wording and thanks for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Januari Ibnu Hermanto. I am student in Indraprastha University. My NPM is 202041500268, and I am from R1D class. In this video, I'm gonna to answer the English segment. The first question is, what's the obstacle for you to learning English? My answer is, my obstacle in learning English, I don't understand English vocabulary. So I have difficulty when learning in communicating in English. Okay, the second question is, after you translate this article, what information you got? My answer is, the article content is about the teaching grammar syllabus, like a problem of learning grammar, grammar, learning object, grammar teaching technique, and method of learning grammar. Okay, that is my answer, and thanks for watching my video, and I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.